here with this Delilah that I've been working on. Delilah is a custom order, and I'm not doing a full tutorial series with her, but thought I would just do a little paint with me and chat. I'm going to give you guys some little updates on stuff I have going on at the end. But I did pick a little topic for us to talk about. Well, for me to talk about, and hopefully for you guys to comment your thoughts about. This is something that has come up so many times in the last few weeks, and I was looking for things to talk about and thought, oh, this will be a good one. So it is about what makes a tutorial or a class an advanced tutorial or an advanced class. So I'm curious what you guys think about that question. If to you, advanced is specific techniques, if it's, the way that the baby looks when it's finished by the artist, is it the results that you personally get from following that tutorial? I obviously have some of my own thoughts about it. I definitely consider the result of the baby as to whether, first of all, if it's an advanced looking baby or not, for a tutorial, but also definitely like the techniques, having them be different than a beginner tutorial. Like usually when I'm thinking about beginner tutorials, I think obviously there's a lot more focus on the fact that people are either brand new to reborning or pretty new to reborning. So there's more focus on the products being used, how to apply them, kind of basic color theory, like more specific information about exact color mixing, making sure that you're, mixing the same exact colors as the person teaching, all of that kind of stuff. For like the practical side of it, of course, I think they are definitely, less involved. They're usually just, some washes, maybe creases in a single layer, blushing in a single layer, possibly a Mottle or two. But overall, just a very, very basic kind of beginner baby with the focus on application techniques, what paint you're using and how to put it on that kit. When I think of advanced techniques, I know it can be a little bit confusing sometimes because there's, of course, like some advanced techniques for different effects. But when I think of it, basically like an advanced painting tutorial, I'm thinking about, they're teaching how to do realistic veins, vein placement, undertones, doing depth layers to really build up a lot of depth instead of just doing like some washes, definitely not using any, flesh colors, like pre-mixed flesh paints, that you're really building up that skin tone using other paint colors. You're building up, blushing in over multiple layers. You're doing skin texture. I think I already said undertones. And a lot of it I feel like has to do with also the care that you're taking, applying those layers, maybe more so than the layers themselves. And then of course there's like the techniques, which not all advanced people do, like effect techniques, but there's definitely advanced techniques like capillaries, Milia, Lanugo, dry skin, maybe blemishes or birthmarks, scratches, what else? Milk blisters, acne. Did I already say dry skin? Just some of those kind of specialty effects that you're not going to learn in beginner type courses. And I feel like there's a lot of focus on those techniques lately. And I mean, there are some absolutely amazing, like super advanced prototype artists who they do very, very clean complexion babies. They're not doing a lot of those like imperfection type techniques. But those techniques definitely are, I think, something that is in a lot of advanced classes. And, kind of the reason that I've started to think about this more is I see a lot of people posting, looking for advanced classes, advanced tutorials, and just being kind of curious, like what they're considering an advanced tutorial, or an advanced class, because a lot of times I think they are taking advanced classes and they might not realize that they're taking an advanced class yet, because, maybe they still need to work a little bit more on their technique. And this is actually kind of one of those, like, I don't know, weird little universe things, where the same exact thing popped up twice in 1 week. But I was talking to my admins a little bit about this, Misty and Nicola, and, just talking, like most of my tutorials are advanced. I have like one beginner, but the vast majority are advanced, and trying to see like what other effects I can be teaching to like expand on that. And, one of them brought up a really, really good point that, I am teaching all of the advanced techniques that perhaps, though, a lot of people, they haven't mastered their skill level, those techniques yet to the skill level that they want to be. So they don't realize that they are doing all of the advanced techniques already. And then I was talking to later in the week, to one of my favorite sculptors who's also a really, really amazing prototype artist, and she teaches rooting, and her rooting is absolutely amazing. And I was telling her, I still really want to take your rooting class someday, like when I have time, I really want to do it. And she said, I will, of course, take your money, but honestly, like, I don't know what I could teach you. And I was like, what are you talking about? Like, look at your rooting. Like, I want to be able to root like that. And then she started kind of talking about the specifics of it. She's like, you already know how to mono root. You already know how to directionally root. You already know how to do hairlines and these, all of these effects. She said, your problem isn't that you don't know the techniques. It's that you just haven't reached the same level that you think I've reached yet. And that is the only difference. Like, I'm doing the same techniques you're doing. I'm just doing them a little bit better, basically. And that like really, really tied in to my admin chat. And it really just started making me think about that, because like I don't know, how do I word this? A lot of times I do get people that ask me that, like, oh, is your next series, is that going to be an advanced series? And I'm like, yeah, all of my series are advanced series except for my one beginner. And then I think I have one intermediate that has a little bit more of a focus on proper technique instead of just kind of, I expect you guys have already been painting, you know what you're doing, so let's just do it this way, and you're able to follow along pretty easily. And so then I was thinking, do they think that I have some like secret technique or something that I haven't shared yet that they're wanting me to share? But then I was thinking, it was the same exact thing with my sculptor friend. Like, I thought she has some magic rooting tricks, and she doesn't. She has just really, really honed her skills. She has taken those advanced skills and kept practicing them and practicing them and practicing them until she's gotten to like a really, really high level. And I don't know though, like now my thought on, advanced tutorials is a little bit different. Like I think of course, some of it is still technique based, and it definitely helps to have an advanced looking baby when you finish with that tutorial. But I hadn't really thought about how much the person's mastering of those skills that you're teaching kind of changes the skill level of that tutorial. And I'm just wondering, what other people think there are. So what do you think? If there are specific techniques that you consider advanced that makes a tutorial advanced, I would love to hear that. I don't know. It's interesting for me to kind of look at those things differently. You guys know that I'm always looking at ways to like not only grow and improve myself as an artist, but of course to help you guys grow and improve as artists as well. And I want to bring you the best advanced tutorials. I would like to do a little bit more beginner stuff. I would say, 6 months ago, probably 95% of my members were people that had been painting over 3 years and were kind of stuck in that lower to mid-range skill level and really just wanted to improve their skill level and, learn, of course, like some new techniques. But now I'm seeing lately that I have more and more beginners. So it'd be nice to focus on that stuff a little bit more foundational type of stuff in addition to all the other like more advanced ones that I already have going on. Or of course, if there's specific techniques that I have not shown yet that are within my skill set, of course, I want to be able to add those. I know people ask me a lot for like hair painting tutorials. I don't paint hair, so you guys, you don't want me teaching you to paint hair. There are a lot of really amazing hair painters out there who do hair painting classes and tutorials, which kind of plays into something I know I used to talk about a lot. But since we're talking about classes and tutorials right now, it just made me kind of think of it again, is, making sure when you're learning from somebody that you're learning from somebody who has what you want. I think I see that a lot, and I know times are tough, money is tight, but I see a lot of people, they're asking for just free tutorials, or they, they look and there's this person is teaching this, but they're not looking at what that person's result or what their technique actually looks like finished. That, sometimes maybe it's not great and then they're disappointed in their outcome. It's kind of, gosh, I wish I could remember this exact thing because Nick sent me a thing the other day that was great. It said like, don't take advice from somebody that you wouldn't want to follow, or I can't remember what it was, but it was like, it was one of those things. If you don't like somebody's painting style, don't learn from them. If they don't know how to paint hair, don't like me, don't learn how to paint hair from them. I don't know, there is just like such this great wealth of information in the Reborn community. There's like so many options. And I don't know, it's been awesome. Like lately, I have been so impressed with so many of your guys' growth. Like, it has been crazy. I feel like there has been in the last 6 months just this immense amount of growth, and it makes me like really proud. It kind of, it makes me more excited about teaching and doing new things when I see people are like actually following the tutorials and they're getting good results, and every single baby that they're painting is better and better. Um, like, you guys are just awesome. And so I want to, of course, improve what I am giving you guys, and for you guys to be able to keep growing past what I have available, like right now at this very moment. I kind of got off track there a little bit. I guess that's all I have to say about that. I feel like I had other things on my mind about it that I wanted to talk about, and I've forgotten already. So yeah, give me a comment though. Let me know when you are looking for an advanced tutorial. What does that mean to you? I guess I'll start giving you a little bit of regular updates. I just finished my toddler prototype. I'm going to be taking some photos tomorrow. That is Fuchi, sculpted by Ping Lao. And I don't have a release date yet, but I'll definitely share it with you guys when I have one. When the pre-order starts, you'll start seeing Fuchi posted all over. I am working on my Noah prototype by Cassie Brace, or Cassie Love. I keep doing that. Like, I cannot remember to call her Cassie Love, even though she changed her name, I don't know, probably a year ago. I just keep saying Cassie Brace. And that is going so good. Oh my goodness. I am so in love with this baby, and I wish that I could show you guys already, but of course I can't. When the pre-order starts, you'll see that baby as well, and I definitely recommend that you guys get that baby. I'll definitely be buying more of that sculpt, and I'll probably end up doing a tutorial series at some point with Noah as well, because he is just a gorgeous, gorgeous sculpt. What else have I got going on? I just started a little bonus series. I did do a series with my prototype, Fuchi, but because I don't know when it's coming out, I can't make it available to you guys until after the pre-order starts. Because I'm not allowed to show the baby until the pre-order starts. So I didn't know how long it would be until you guys had a next series. And I had a custom order for a long sold out Josephine kit by Cassie Love. So I thought, I'll just film that one to give you guys some content. I'm also working on some shorter form tutorials that will be, not full series, but just very specific techniques. I will still be doing an ethnic tutorial. I'm almost at the level where I'm going to feel comfortable teaching you guys. I know those of you that follow me a lot I've talked about this multiple times before. You know that my specialty is definitely Caucasian babies. I think my specialty is newborn babies, like, 21 inches and under is my preferred size. And so I've been working for the last couple of years behind the scenes, trying to practice ethnic. And the reason for that is that I don't want to give you guys bad guidance. I don't want to give you guys a tutorial where the baby ends up looking awful. I want to be confident in whatever skill that I'm teaching you guys. So I've been working really hard on that, and I'm almost to the point where I feel comfortable doing that, and I'm happy with my results. So I'll be excited to bring that to you guys. I am still going to be doing an air dry tutorial. I'm definitely like not switching back to air dry. I switched to heat set for a reason, and it's been so long since I've used air dry. So I've just been kind of brushing up on that over the last several months, application and stuff. It's like riding a bike in a lot of ways, but it is a little bit, it is very, very different. So I've been brushing up on that and building up my air dry supply so that I can give you guys a good tutorial. I'll be using a combination of Ultimate Fusion and Golden Fluids for that tutorial. And I'm not sure exactly when those two are going to be coming out. I'm trying to get caught up. I need to finish, I need to finish my prototypes, and I have customs that I am working on. And I'm definitely not going to do one of my customs with air dry because they are, they ordered heat set. And just in case I run into any issues, since I haven't used air dry in so long, I definitely, you never want to do new products or something on a custom baby. It's not a good idea. Stick with what you're used to and what you know on custom orders. There's a little bonus piece of advice for you guys. But so as soon as I'm caught up here, I'm hoping in the next couple of months I'll be caught up a little bit, and then I can do those. In the meantime, I'm going to be bringing you guys some content with the babies that I'm working on for custom orders as I'm able to. Let me see, what else do I have going on? You guys are probably so sick and tired of hearing about my powder nails, but oh my gosh, my powder nail set release has been absolutely just phenomenal. Like the feedback that I've gotten from everybody using them is fantastic. I'm seeing some really amazing results. Right now they are being carried at McPherson's, Irresistibles, Trueborns, and Mott&Gitto in the UK. If you order from Mott&Gitto, use coupon code eborns and you'll get 10% off your purchase. And that'll be, the links and stuff will be in my description as well. But I am going to be having a lot more dealers carry them. The response has been really good. And so, of course, I know you guys in other countries want them in your countries. I'm working right now on getting them in Australia and several other countries. So hopefully wherever you're at, you'll be able to get a set without international shipping and customs and all of that stuff. I am working on adding other products in that powder effects line, and those will be coming in the future, I don't know, not that long out, probably a few months. Those products will be out. I'm going to be doing veins, creases, and eyebrows. You guys know I don't usually do powders for eyebrows, but they are really great for beginners and for barely there brows. I think I used to actually teach that barely there brow with powder technique a while back. So that is good for beginners, or if you have, like a blondie, very newborn that you just need that little bit of shadow effect. So yeah, keep an eye out for those. I'm excited about those. My Milia mix has been doing amazingly, and that is available at McPherson's only. I'm not selling that on my own website, but you can get it at McPherson's. And I actually made a post last week on my Facebook page looking for product photos. So if you guys have gotten my powder nail sets or my Milia mix and have used them, if you're interested in having your photos on my website as product photos or possibly on dealer websites as product photos, go to that post and comment with your photos. Make sure that they have your watermark on them so that you get, you get some your recognition with your photos. And if you don't feel comfortable or you're not on Facebook or something, you can private message or email me your photos as well. It has been just so cool seeing what you guys are doing with them and seeing your results. And it's been making me feel really amazing. Like I've been getting so many messages about the nails from people saying like they have struggled for years and years with nails, and this is like the first time they've had nails that look realistic and good. And I don't know, it just makes me feel really good, and I'm so happy that the response has been just 100% positive. Like I could not have asked for a better release. Let's see what else. Podcast stuff. I've still been doing the podcast. For those of you that don't know, I co-host a Reborn podcast called Reborn Rap. And you can find us on YouTube. If you're not subscribed already, just search Reborn Rap Podcast on YouTube and subscribe to us. We have a lot of really awesome guests. We talk about reborning, we have giveaways, and just cool stuff. But that has been a lot of fun lately. I really feel like me and Elizabeth are like getting our I don't want to say getting our footing, but I do feel like in the last few months, like we have gotten so much more comfortable and we're having a lot more fun doing it now. We are getting close to our 6-month mark, which is really exciting. So that's, obviously something that I'm definitely going to continue doing. And personally, I've been doing really good. I've been so busy that, I haven't had anything going on. I've just been working like crazy. Oh, I do have about Tate. Poor little Tate has a broken foot. We're not sure exactly how he broke it. They didn't have to cast it, thankfully. It's on the outside, which the vet said is his balance side, so he didn't need a cast. But it has been really hard trying to get him to stay off of his feet and kind of take it easy. It's been pretty much impossible. So he's on pain medicine, and we're just doing the best that we can, trying to keep him as inactive as humanly possible. And I don't know, he has a follow-up in a couple more weeks to just kind of check in, see how he's healing up. Hopefully he doesn't need anything else. Hopefully he's healing up fine, even though he hasn't been relaxing. All right, you guys, I think that's it, honestly. I can't think of anything else, and I need to go ahead and bake this layer now. So I hope you enjoyed this little paint with me and chat. Definitely leave me a comment on the topic about what you consider to be an advanced tutorial. I'm really curious, and I can't wait to see what you guys think about what you guys think makes a tutorial advanced, and what you look for when you look for advanced tutorials. And I will see you guys in the next one.